Hi, Kelwani Foro from Asset Intelligence here, bringing you this month's AI video update. Well, it felt like it was a long time coming, but most of the coronavirus restrictions have now been lifted. So it seems like a fitting moment to take stock of how much progress the UK economy has made in recovering from the pandemic shock. What's looking good already, and where have we still got work to do to get back to where we were? Number 1. Economic growth. The latest figures show that the economy grew by a healthy 4.8% in the second quarter of the year. However, this means that overall, it's still 4.4% smaller than it was at the end of 2019, just before the pandemic started. This is a little disappointing as economies including the US and Australia are already back to their pre-pandemic sizes, but we're not too far behind. Number 2. House prices. According to Lender Nationwide, year-on-year house price growth stood at 10.5% in July, with the value of the average property now close to £250,000. Great news if you already own a home, not so good if you're looking to become a first-time buyer. Either way, the recent buoyancy of the housing market points to considerable underlying economic vigour. Number 3. Inflation. The latest data shows average consumer prices rising by 2.5% year-on-year, modestly above the official 2% target. The Bank of England also expects the rate to increase to 4% later this year, though it believes, along with many economists, that this will be a temporary increase. Number 4. Employment. Prior to the pandemic, unemployment stood at just 4%. Early on, after COVID hit, the Bank of England forecast that the rate would reach close to 8%, the same level we hit during the financial crisis in the late 2000s. Yet, as things have turned out, the job market has defied such gloomy predictions and remained remarkably robust. The unemployment rate peaked at 5.2% in December, but has already fallen back to 4.7% since. While it's great news that employment has remained resilient so far, the end of the furlough scheme in October will prove another key test for the jobs market. So there we go. The UK economy undoubtedly still faces some key challenges, from modestly rising prices to the gradual withdrawal of government support schemes. Yet the big picture is that the recovery is ticking along at a brisk pace. Unemployment remains in check, and consumers clearly feel confident in getting out and spending again. For all of the difficulty of the past year, things could certainly be worse. And that silver lining is thanks to the efforts that everyone has made to keep life going this past year and a half. And I think we all deserve a pat on the back for that. That's all from me this month, so thanks for watching. We'd love to hear from you, so feel free to comment below or get in touch. All the best from your team at Asset Intelligence.